This isn't moving from me.
Look at these books. Which one do you think is heavier?
The big, thick one, of course. The small one is much lighter.
Now, let's try pushing these two boxes of different masses with the same amount of force.
Whoa! The heavy box didn't move much, but the lighter box moved easily. Looks like mass makes a big difference. My small toy car moves very fast easily, but the truck moves really slow.
Hello, I am Captain AHS. Have you noticed how pushing a heavy box takes more effort than a light one? Or how a small ball moves faster than a big one when thrown? Let's explore how mass affects force and acceleration.
Baba, what's going on? Why is everything out of place? Are we moving to a new house?
No. Your mama wants a new look for the home, so we're shifting some furniture.
Oh. That means we have to move the biggest one, the sofa. Let's push it. This isn't moving from me.
Aha! This is a perfect way to explore something amazing: mass, force, and acceleration. Look at these books. Which one do you think is heavier?
The big, thick one, of course. The small one is much lighter.
That's because the big book has more mass.
What's mass?
Mass is the amount of matter in an object. It's measured in kilograms, kg, or grams, g. Just like the sofa has more mass than the chair, the big book has more mass than the small one. Now, let's try pushing these two boxes of different masses with the same amount of force.
Whoa! The heavy box didn't move much, but the lighter box moved easily. Looks like mass makes a big difference.
Mina, let's talk about force. Force is a push or pull that makes things move, stop, or change direction. It's measured in newtons, N.
My small toy car moves very fast easily, but the truck moves really slow.
That's because heavier objects need more force to move. Now, let me tell you about acceleration.
What's acceleration?
Acceleration is how quickly something speeds up when a force is applied.
Like when I throw or push a heavy and a light ball with same force, but the light ball moves super fast and the heavy one barely rolls.
Exactly, that's because lighter objects accelerate more easily, while heavier objects need more force to speed up. This is Newton's second law of motion: force equals mass multiplied by acceleration.
What does that mean?
It means if an object has more mass, it needs more force to accelerate. And if we apply more force, it will accelerate more.
So if we push the sofa with more force, it will finally move?
Exactly. But we need to use unbalanced forces, a stronger push in one direction to get it moving. Now, let's think about where we see all this in real life.
Oh, like in sports. A tennis ball moves faster when hit than a heavy bowling ball. And in cars! A small sports car speeds up faster than a big truck.
Perfect examples. And what about space?
Oh! Rockets need a huge force to lift off because they have a lot of mass.
Exactly. That's why space scientists use powerful engines to give rockets enough acceleration. One last thing, friction and air resistance can also affect acceleration.
How?
In the air, the feather falls slower because of air resistance. But in space, without air, they would fall at the same speed.
Whoa! That's so cool!
So, tell me, what did we learn today?
Mass is how heavy something is. Force is a push or pull. And acceleration is how fast something moves when pushed. The more mass, the more force needed to move it.
Very good, young scientists. And that's Newton's second law of motion, F equals mass multiplied by acceleration.
Now it's the time for quiz. Are you ready for a fun quiz to test what you've learned about how mass affects force and acceleration? Let's see if you've got what it takes. It's quiz time! What happens to acceleration when mass increases but force stays the same? A. It increases. B. It decreases. C. Stays the same. According to Newton's second law, if mass goes up and force stays the same, acceleration goes down. So the correct answer is B. It decreases. If you push a heavy and a light box with the same force, which one moves faster? A. The heavy box. B. The light box. C. Both moves with the same speed. The lighter box has less mass, so with the same force, it will accelerate more and move faster. So the correct answer is option B, the light box. Which law of motion explains how mass affects acceleration? A. First law. B. Second law. C. Third law. Newton's second law of motion means if mass increases and force stays the same, acceleration will decrease. So the correct answer is B. Second law. Why does a bowling ball need more force to roll than a soccer ball? A. It has more acceleration. B. It has more mass. C. It is smaller in size. A bowling ball is heavier than a soccer ball. That means it has more mass. And more mass means you need more force to get it moving. So the correct answer is B. It has more mass. A car and a bicycle are pushed with the same force. Which one accelerates more? A. The car. B. The bicycle. C. Both. According to Newton's second law, when the same force is applied, the object with less mass accelerates more. B. The bicycle. Next time, let's dive into waves and compare their amplitude and wavelength. Don't miss out on more free, interactive lessons. Hit subscribe and join us on the journey to education without boundaries.